Hi guys, it's Cindy Leach, your polymer clay tutor, and I am at the Astoria Sunday Market, which is this wonderful public market. I'm here with one of our members, Becky Sue. Hi, Becky.
Hi there.
Now, Becky is a polymer clay artist, of course, so she's got a whole booth here of wonderful things. So you said that your barrettes started...
My barrettes is what got me started. 7 years ago, I made a barrette for myself. I hadn't worked in clay before then, and I loved my barrette, and I made another one, and the next thing I knew, I had 100 of them. And my family decided I had to do something, and so here I am.
Oh, it is so cool. You've got a ton of different styles. What's your most popular style, do you think?
You know, as you look, there's just a whole array of things. So basically, I sit down at the table. I know I'm going to make a barrette, and that's all I know. And when I get done, I have something made that I never knew was going to come out of me. So that's why you see a lot of varieties of different things that I do.
Yeah. You've got all kinds of different flowers and all kinds of patterns and geometrics and lots of different stuff. And I also see you have a bit of an influence. Over here I see some sweet pea earrings. And you got a few other things in here too that you've learned from the tutorials, right?
I have several things that I have here from the tutorials, going from the earrings to some of my pendants that have the cabbage rose.
Or the ranunculus.
Ranunculus. But yeah, I'm sure you look around and you just see stuff that you know you influenced me on.
Yeah, so you've been here, you said that the market runs from when?
Mother's Day to the second week in October.
So you come here every single Sunday, right?
Every Sunday.
Yeah, that is a big commitment, you know. So how many years have you been doing this?
This is my 7th year at the market.
Has it changed over the years, or has it gotten more popular or less popular, or what kind of thing is happening?
It's been really interesting because every year I have people that find me for the first time. And when they find me, this year I had a woman that was probably in her 80s, and when she found me, her eyes just lit up and she went bananas and went from piece to piece just with total joy. And then I have my regular customers that come back, but I think I enjoy seeing people come in for the first time and taking a look at what I've done with the clay.
Yeah, you've got some really great varieties. You've got a range of pricing too and sizes, which is good. You've also got some larger pieces as well, right? So let's see. She's got all kinds of stuff. So are those journal covers and things over there?
These are my journals, and I have photo albums. None of them are out right now, but I started making these because of my daughter. She is a writer, and she wanted a journal, and so I made her one, and again, I just can't stop.
Oh, and they're beautiful. They've got all sorts of neat things like this, lots of different textures. She's got dragonflies and all kinds of neat things in here, little faces, and they're really cool looking. And you've got things like nail files and salt shakers and wine corks and lots of variety. So this is really quite cool. Do you demo at the booth as well?
I don't.
You don't?
I haven't figured out how to do it and keep the clay clean. So I just haven't.
That can be a challenge just in the house regularly, let alone out on the street. So I'm here with Becky's husband and assistant, I hear, Mark. And she said that you help her out quite a bit, so tell me about that.
Well, mainly I just help her. I help her set up and tear down, that sort of thing. But a couple years ago, she was telling me that I wasn't contributing enough, so she put me to work and had me start making feather earrings. And actually it's been kind of fun, and I try to incorporate one of her beads into the earrings.
So the peacock cane she would have learned from the tutorial, and there's some little feathers in that too. So where do you get the feathers?
Well, actually we were over in Walla Walla the other day, and we were wandering through a park over there, and they've got this beautiful aviary over there, and they had some extra feathers that they had just from, I guess they collected them from, while they were cleaning up the cages or something, and just came up with some just beautiful pheasant feathers, some really unusual pheasants.
Amazing.
And, yeah, so Becky bought some feathers, and we have chickens at our house, so sometimes they throw a few feathers out, and we incorporate those into
That's really neat.
Earrings. Yeah.
Well, that's even better than picking them up at a craft store.
Oh, absolutely. Some of them have come from craft stores, but I got some really nice grizzly hackle feathers when I was in a fly shop last year. I was going fly fishing with my brother, and I saw these grizzly hackle feathers, and I thought, man, those will make great earrings. And I plopped them down on the counter, and the guy goes, he was kind of a gruff old guy, and he goes, finally, somebody that's buying feathers for fly tying material. All these women are coming in here and wiping me out, making earrings, and I just kept my mouth shut. Felt like I needed to go to confession after I bought them, but I just kept my mouth shut, didn't tell them they were going for earrings.
My dad used to tie feather flies when I was a kid. He actually started a fishing tackle company, but he started with fly tying, and so I remember boxes of all kinds of feathers. And but that is a neat story. Thank you for sharing that, and it's nice to see that Becky Sue has some great help.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too. You can say goodbye too.
Bye.
So that wraps it up for today. We've really had a great time here. There's all sorts of beautiful flowers and food and wonderful things here. And we will see you on more adventures on our road trip. We'll see you later. Bye for now. Say goodbye.
Bye.